Hallelujah. You can save a nation. Yes, you can. Don't fold up because it's just one. Don't fold up because it's just 10. Don't draw back and say it's just 10 of us and I'm not going to do anything. You just go in there with your fist clenched, so to speak. You go in there with your shoulder reared back and say, I'm going into the enemy's camp and I'm going to take back what he stole from me. There was a friend of mine whose husband was in a terrible position, and the enemy had snatched him out of her life. And the man was a good man and a godly man. And the enemy had this person sitting on the street in the summertime with a wool coat on and a scarf around their neck. And this woman of God kept on praying and kept on holding on and kept on praying. And we said, where is this woman of God? And this woman of God just stayed there and prayed. And this woman of God said to me, I am not going to let the devil have my husband. I'm going to pray. So they got some prayer warriors together, and they began to pray. And he kept on standing on the corner with the big hot coat on in July and a scarf around his neck. You said, did that happen? Yes, because I saw him. And then one day, after they had prayed and prayed, he came and said, I want to be saved. Can you help me? And they brought him into the presence of the people who were praying with her. And they began to pray. Now, this is what she told me. And as they began to pray, God delivered him. All the things that was holding him bondage came out of him when they began to pray. You got to go into the enemy's camp and take back what he has stolen. If he's stolen your joy, get it back. If he's stolen your peace, get it back. If he's stolen everything that would make you comfortable and happy, because Jesus said, this joy I give unto you, this peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, this peace I give unto you. Nobody can take away the peace that God puts in your heart. Even though Lot was in Sodom and Gomorrah, he was a righteous man. And God delivered him because nobody could take away his righteousness. Hallelujah. God made a promise. He said Abraham is going to teach all the nation. God made a promise. And even though Sodom had to be burnt up, even Gomorrah had to be burnt up, God did not allow his word to return to him void. Hey, every tongue that rise up against you in judgment, God will condemn it so that his tongue, so that his word would come forth. Hallelujah. 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 He'll tear down that stronghold, but you have to know that God will do it, and you must call on him to do it. He said, if you call on me, I will answer you. And I will show you great and mighty things that you don't even know about. You thought you knew everything.